politically speaking, and I just wanted to talk about how couple things that of what Trump has done is illegal and why, and what needs to be done about it. First of all, let's talk about his attack on Venezuela. Uh, there's the pretend basis that he and the administration use that it's to help the war on drugs and all this other stuff. But we all know the real reason that he did this. He did this to enrich himself and to monetarily get at the oil. He's all but said America will run the company, and the country, and he literally is taking or trying to take bids from Exxon and from Chevron and from all the big oil companies to rebuild the oil infrastructure. First of all, just think about it. He has gone into another country that was not posing any threat to the United States. And don't get me wrong, Maduro's not a good man. Okay, he's the opposite of that. But that does not give the right for the U.S. to go in the middle of the night, kill 80 people, and wisp out the president and his wife on the charges that they have. Okay, it doesn't allow that. And all of his talk now is about the oil and getting the oil. I mean, that clearly is the reason why this was done. And the U.S. doesn't have the right to overtake a sovereign nation in order to gain monetarily their natural resources. He's not even pretending why now. Okay, that's what's happening. Now, the law specifically says that a president cannot attack or go to war or interfere with a third country like this unless there's an imminent threat to the United States, which there was not. Okay. I mean, if he's going to claim that it was the drug threat, well, then why not go into Mexico? Why not go into Colombia? Why not go into all of those countries? Which, by the way, the day after he attacked Venezuela, he's talking about going into Mexico and Colombia and all this. And let's not forget, he's claiming that we need, in the national security interest, Greenland. And therefore, he's going to annex Greenland, a NATO country, by the way. I mean, I can't even make this stuff up. You wouldn't even believe it. But Congress did not authorize him to go into Venezuela. Now comes the time where Congress has to act and say that he has violated the law. They need to pass the War Powers Resolution Act, which reins him in from violating the law and basically trying to change the world order. How's it going to work if he attacks a country that is not posing an active threat to the United States? What are all the other countries going to think? What are the countries going to think that they want to do the same thing? What are they, and how's the U.S. going to argue against that? Because the U.S. just did it. Okay, so Congress has to agree to pass the War Powers Act to rein him in so that this doesn't continue, get worse, and start a war. Okay, so that's the reason they made the War Powers Act. That's the reason they made, that's the reason that congressional approval is needed in order to do what was done here. This is why there's separation of powers. This is why Congress has certain authority and the executive branch has certain authority, and it cannot be disregarded. It cannot be ignored. It cannot be thought of as an irrelevant situation that doesn't even merit thinking about. Okay? So, first things first, the War Powers Act is coming up. Congress has to vote on it. They have to, and specifically the Republicans, have to get on board, and they have to realize it can't keep going on like this. I mean, once you think it's as bad as is gonna get, it just gets worse, okay? So they have to stand up, they have to vote for this, they have to show that they know the American president doesn't have the authority to do this, and they have to rein that power back in, okay? All right. Everybody have a good day.